Says Toy Soldier, hi Ave, my name is Aleksandr, I'm 35 and I'm currently living in Germany. I'm primarily focused on 3D character modeling and would like to develop in that direction. I took up 3D design quite late in life, and having faced many life challenges that have impacted me, permanent imposter syndrome, I've often wondered if 3D design is the right thing for me. I will be grateful for any feedback regarding my portfolio, and I consider criticism to be one of the driving forces. Okay, let's take a look. First thing that I see here, Aleksandr, too dark. Too dark. This is very common. I don't know why this happens, but it's a very common thing to see on portfolio reviews. People make the elements or the characters a little bit too dark. The Witch. First project so far, this was last year. Okay, you did a full character. This one definitely looks incomplete. Okay, and again, I'm gonna be a little bit harsh because you mentioned that on your message, so I'm gonna give you as much feedback as I can. This one looks incomplete because we don't have a lot of the definition that we would expect to see on the female body. Some of the skin needs a little bit more work, and it's some of the anatomy forms. I know I've promised that we're gonna have our female character course. That one's coming up in the next few months, hopefully. I have I'm gonna be preparing probably one course before that one, and then we're gonna do the female character course or the female anatomy course. But even if you take the anatomy, like the male anatomy course, you're gonna learn a lot about the forms and the elements that we need on the character. I'm even seeing that some of your like normal maps might be inverted as well. I'm not sure if that's really happening here, but this is not great. I'm gonna be honest, this is not a great like character here. I understand what you were going for. I would probably not have this on my portfolio. If you use this as part of a learning process, that's great, but I do think that this might not be a good option for your portfolio right now. Let's take a look at this one right here. Kiryu Kasamason. So Tricks. Oh no, you're talking to Backer Draw. So let's take a look at this. Okay, this one definitely improved. This was 8 months ago, so I can see the improvement on the forms of the face. Topology is fine. I like the fur on the coat. Definitely too dark as well. And yeah, skin, guys, I know skin can be a little bit difficult. I have a video about that. Leal skin texturing. If you look for Leal 3D skin texturing, it's this one right here. I did this almost 2 years ago, and it's a process that I follow to texture skin inside of Substance Painter. Follow that and play a little bit with the renders instead of Maya. I think you're using Maya for the renders. So because right now the skin looks a little bit plasticky, a little bit fakeish, right? So you do have some of the maps, but it's the shader right now that's hurting you a bit. So check that video out. It's there on the YouTube channel, and hopefully it can help you with this character right here. And then we have this like Feisnader medieval style solid snake. Yeah, again, it's form, man. Form is the thing that's that's very funny. But form is definitely the thing that's keeping you, it's limiting you right now, okay? So I really like the fact that you know the softwares. You know Maya, you know ZBrush, you know Mari, you know Photoshop, you know Substance Painter. That's great. Like the fact that you understand the fact that you're doing this and you understand these principles and the technical side of things, that's great. But we need to work on the quality. Like this right here, this barrel, right? Like that barrel, let's be honest, it looks like shit, man. It looks really, really freaking bad. It's just like a very bad cylinder. The texture on the wood, it's okay, but the metal bands and the modeling of the cap right there, this doesn't look nice, right? Like everyone can agree that this is not a good barrel. And one of the main challenges that we have as artists is that we always need to make sure that our quality is as high as possible uniformly across the elements that we're doing. So if we need to do a barrel, you need to make sure that the barrel looks as nice as it can. If you're going to be doing a crossbow, you need to make the crossbow as nice as you can. If you're going to do the character, of course you need to do the character as nice as you can. So I will recommend to you, my friend, especially because you want to do characters, the Oni course. I think the Oni course is like a big foundational for like construction, especially for the forms and the sculpting of the characters. Okay, this will teach you a lot of the important things that you need to know about sculpting props, sculpting the muscles, sculpting anatomy, sculpting hair, sculpting like a lot of different things. And then you're gonna be able to do. I got the my little Oni right here. So this will look nice on your portfolio. You don't necessarily need to make the Oni. You can use the principles of that course and do your own version of the character. But it's important that you really focus on building clean forms first, because without clean forms, it doesn't matter how much like texture you add. It doesn't matter how you change your renders. It will not look good. So you need to focus on having a very nice foundation on the forms of your character. Okay.